Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Game Watch Live. Hope you're all well, hope you've all had a good day and looking forward to some Champions League football. Now it's Tuesday evening, and it is Champions League football. And we've got a great game for a watch along today. Top game between two of the best sides in the Champions League, Inter Milan versus Arsenal. As we all know, Arsenal are currently top of the Champions League, undefeated. I think it's a 100% record they've got so far in the Champions League, and they're looking to keep it going. But there has been a few changes for Arsenal. It doesn't weaken the side that much. They're still such a good squad that you'd still expect them to start favourites. But it's a lot closer as this game here because it's in Italy, and we know how difficult the Italians are to beat on their own patch. With that in mind, let's get a couple of things out of the way. Firstly, if you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber. You can join by hitting the button at the bottom of the screen there. And if you're enjoying what you're listening to and watching tonight, then hit that like button as well. It always helps the channel grow. We're well on the way to 250 subscribers now, but we can't do it without your help. It does help the channel grow with the dreaded YouTube algorithm. So if you want to help us, please do. It'd be much appreciated. We do appreciate all your support, all your watching. So let's have a look at the two teams that have been announced a short while ago. Starting with Inter Milan, and Christian Chivu has gone for a 3-5-2 formation. We've seen that a lot in the Premier League just recently. And so he goes with Sommer in goal, and he has a back three of Acerbi, Akanji and Bastoni. His five across the middle will be Luis Enrique, Barella, Zielinski, Sucic and Di Marco. And the two men up front will be Lautaro Martinez and Thuram. So a strong looking inside, that is. A few of those players will be well known to everybody, I would imagine. Mikel Arteta has gone for a slightly different formation, a 4-3-3 formation. So it's Raya in goal, Timber at right back and Saliba playing next to him. Mosquera comes in and Lewis Skelly will play at left full-back. I've got to say that I haven't been that convinced with Lewis Skelly. He looks vulnerable to pace, and we shall see. He is a good defender, but you need pace, and I think he lacks a bit of it. Eze comes in on the right side of midfield. It's nice to see him back in the side. I do look forward to watching him. He's a great player with a lot of skill, and he's had to bide his time and work to get back into the Arsenal team, but it's such a big game now. But big players stand up and are counted in big games, and I'm hoping he will be today. Zubimendi will play in the middle, and then Mourinho coming in on the left-hand side. Saka will play on the right, and Trossard will play on the left up front with Gabriel Jesus in the middle. So that's the two sides that have been announced. If you've got any thoughts on those two sides, especially the substitutions that have been made for Arsenal, the changes from the weekend, let us know what you think. The live chat is open. We can discuss things before the game gets started in about the next 10.5 minutes or so. So if you've got anything to say, it'll be interesting to see your thoughts. Does it weaken Arsenal at all, those changes there? Or do you think they're just as strong with them having such a good squad? Let me know what you think. If you've got nothing to say about the two teams, then how about just going for a score prediction? Be always interesting to see what you think about this, the outcome of this game. I'm going to have a think about it myself. I do put Arsenal as slight favourites in this game, and so because of that, I think that Inter Milan will score tonight, but I think Arsenal are going to come out with this with a 2-1 win. But let me know what you think. That's just my thoughts so far. Not far off a kick-off. We're 10 minutes or so away, so if you want to say anything in the live chat, you're welcome to do so now. A cup of tea to keep me nice and refreshed. Obviously, once the game gets started, then we will concentrate on the game and not the live chat. But at half-time, if you've got anything to say as well, you can add your thoughts to the live chat and we can discuss them while the teams are at the break at half-time. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course the notification bell as well, because if you're happy with what you're watching here on this football watch along and you want to join us for more, because we're doing it most weekends, well, every weekend during the season, and hopefully the odd game during the week as well, hit the notification bell and you'll be told exactly what game's doing. We are doing another game tomorrow as well, and if I just look at the fixtures for tomorrow, if you just bear with me, I'll tell you what it is. There will be a reminder for everybody going out tomorrow, but where are we? Wednesday. I think it's the Liverpool game that I'd decided on doing. Yeah, Marseille against Liverpool, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That looks another tasty game, does that? I was torn between that one and the Newcastle PSV game, but I think I'm going to do the Marseille Liverpool game. So if you can join us for that tomorrow as well, it'd be good to see you. But like I say, if you're not a subscriber, do become a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything, and it just helps the channel grow. The more we can grow, the more we can offer as the channel progresses. Thanks to Premier League 28, it's a big game. Looking forward to your stream. It is a big game, no doubt about that whatsoever. Thanks for your support, Premier League. It's good to see you joining us for the watch along. Only a few minutes away. Let's just take a look if we can at the if it shows. I don't know that it shows us. The two teams is form guide. I don't want to look at the heads-to-heads. Let's just have a look at the form guide. I don't know that it shows the form. I'd just be interested to see how Inter Milan are doing, because I don't know a great deal about them. I haven't watched them. Have a look at the tables. Bayern Munich are the nearest challengers to Arsenal, and they're 3 points behind, having won 5 of their 6 games. Obviously, the game that they did lose was that terrific game at the Emirates between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. It was a good game. I watched that and thoroughly enjoyed it. Inter Milan sit in 6th position. I think they lost the first 2 games, but since then they've won 4 and are in 12th place, so they're hanging on in there. They won the first 4 games and lost the last 2, so they've lost a bit of momentum there of Inter Milan, so they'll be one of getting it back after the winter break. There's no doubt about that. It's tight down there. They are in 6th position on 12 points, and then there's 3 teams below them on exactly the same, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams within another 2 points of them. So you can drop down that league pretty quickly if you don't get results going your way. Just to let you know that the game between Bodo Glimt and Manchester City has finished, and Manchester City have been beaten 3-1, and as far as I know, they had a man sent off as well. We will keep an eye on the scores at half time to see how things are going, and at full time as well, but for the moment we're going to concentrate on this game because we're not far off a start now, just 5 minutes or so. So let's quickly go through the teams again. If you've only just joined us, welcome. If you have only just joined us, Inter Milan, a 3-5-2 formation with Sommer in goal, and then Acerbi, Akanji and Bastoni, the 3 at the back. Luis Enrique and Di Marco will be the wing backs. Barella, Zielinski and Sucic will be in the middle, and Lautaro Martinez and Thuram will play up front. 4-3-3 formation Mikel Arteta's gone for, with Raya in goal. Back 4 of Timber, Saliba, Mosquera and Luis Skelly. Eze, Zubimendi and Mourinho in the middle, and Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and Trossard will be the attacking players. Still a chance to get your comments in on the live chat if you want to, or if you just want to give us a score prediction. I've gone for 2-1 for Arsenal. If you think I'm way off the mark, let me know what you think. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far. It's good to see you here supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you stick with us as the channel progresses as well, we do have a lot of things that we've planned for the channel. We just need to get these upgrades in slowly. We need to just progress the channel as it's going at the moment. We can't really run before we're really walking, and that's what we're trying to do. So I do encourage you all the times with the subscribe and like, and that advertisement on the screen will be taken off as soon as the game's about to start. Looks like it's a full crowd there in Milan. Must be a bit chilly because the crowd are all wrapped up as the teams are just climbing the stairs that brings them out onto the pitch now, led out by the officials. Bukayo Saka then leading Arsenal out, so he must be captain for the night then. Both teams hand in hand with the mascots. Big night for the mascots. They'll be enjoying their moments in the limelight. Both teams lined up across the halfway. They'll go through the handshakes and then they'll separate, and we won't be far off kick-off. Couple of minutes or so. The officials in fluorescent yellow tops and black shorts. The two teams have got the training tops on at the moment, so it must be chilly out there. As soon as they take them off, I'll let you know what colours they're playing in. But I would imagine that they'll all be in the normal kits because there's no clash whatsoever, so they should be in their normal colours. But as soon as I get to know it, I'll let you know myself. The two teams just going through the handshakes. Coverage on the TV there, just going through the teams. I've already gone through the two teams there, so you know exactly what's happening. Got so many substitutions. 90% of them are not going to see a game here. Milan are just lining up for a couple of photographs before the game gets underway. Arsenal doing the same. Arsenal are in the normal red and white kit, and so are Milan in their black shorts, black socks, the blue top with the vertical black stripes. Lautaro and Saka exchange pennants at the halfway line for the toss. I would imagine there'll be a couple of photographs there as well. The referee tosses the coin. Handshakes go again. Who knows who's won the toss? I've no idea. But there's one thing for certain. We're not far off kick-off. Nottingham Forest drew with Arsenal 0-0 at the weekend, but even when Arsenal have a bit of a slip, still results seem to go for them, and they must be brimming with confidence even for this game. Rice and Odegaard are on the bench, so they're there to be brought on if they're needed. Havertz is there as well. We haven't seen much of him since his injury, but depends how Gabriel Jesus plays. Not far off kick-off. I don't know who's going to get the game underway. It looks like Arsenal are kicking from right to left as we look at the pitch. And away we go. Goes all the way back to Raya. He brings it a few steps forward and then launches it long down the right-hand side. It's headed on. Trossard into the box, hits one over his head. Eze knocks it on. It's Mourinho, is it? There's a shot here now. Oh, and that was a bit of a scuffed one. A second shot that's from the rebound. And Arsenal, it was Mourinho committed the foul, trying to block the clearance. It was completely accidental, but the first shot, it opened up and it was a left-footed shot that was a bit of a scuffed shot, really. And it was, I think it was Mourinho. Trossard was right in the middle there, so was Eze. And they were winning the headers in the Milan box. Milan under pressure here from that short kick-off, and Sommer has hooked it high into the air, and it's back in their own box now. Saka has it, he's crowded out. Milan are trying to come away, but Arsenal have picked the ball up again, and they're coming down the right-hand side. Lewis Skelly, but he's been dispossessed. It was Bastoni who... Milan are giving the ball away again. Lewis Skelly gets it to Eze. It's deflected towards Sommer, and he can't pick that up, so he's played it away, but it's been picked off again by Arsenal. Into the box. Oh, it goes right across the 6-yard box. And Gabriel Jesus, he just didn't seem to have the determination to get to the ball there. If he'd have got his foot to it, that would have been 1-0 already. That's Thuram who's helped the ball on now to Martinez, moving across to the left, onto the left-hand side now. Sucic. Ball goes back almost to the halfway line now. Zielinski plays it across to a Kanji. Kanji gives it back into the middle. Number 23 was Barelli. It's just been passed between the defenders, and as Arsenal push slowly forward, it's had to go back to Sommer. He's played the ball to the left. The ball's chipped forward. It's cut out by Saliba though. Into half. It's picked up by Inter, and then recycle it onto this right-hand side now. It's Luis Enrique. He's given the ball away. Lewis Skelly strong in the tackle there. Gives it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi gives it to Mosquera. Mosquera plays the ball forward. It's well done by Trossard now. He's been forced backwards though, into his own penalty box, but he's got a ball out to the right-hand side now. It's Timber coming away down the right-hand side. He gives it to Saka, who's further forward, almost into the penalty box now. On his left foot, Saka, being forced across. Hits a shot that goes high into the air after a deflection, and it's an easy catch for Sommer. Bastoni, who got his foot to it, he turned his back to it and it hit the back of his heel, went up into the air and ended up being a comfortable catch for Sommer. His clearance is headed away on the halfway line by Saliba. Timber tidies up and gives it back to Saliba, who will drop back, and then it's pressed across to the left-hand side to Lewis Skelly now. Lewis Skelly gets it to Trossard on this near side. Halfway inside the Milan half, he cuts inside and gives it back to Lewis Skelly on the halfway line now. Zubimendi spreads out to the right-hand side. Timber gets it to Saka over on the far side now. He's got a chance to attack his fullback again. Comes inside, gets it into the box. It's a good one. Gabriel Jesus can cross it. It's deflected high into the air and it's away for a corner to Arsenal. Good start for Arsenal, this. Acerbi got the blocking. It's going to be a corner on the right-hand side. No one's really rushing across to take it at the moment, so I don't know who's going to take it. Is it going to be Saka? It usually is with his left-footed in-swingers. Yeah, it is. It's Bukayo Saka's going to take this one. Left-footed in-swinger. Now good Arsenal are from set pieces. Hand in the air. Couple of steps. In it comes to a near post. It's headed away. It's well done. It's picked up by Eze, though, and then the referee's seen a foul there and stops the play and gives the free kick. And there was a pushing the back by Mosquera, it looked like, on a near post. Referee just telling Gabriel Jesus to get out the box while they're taking the free kick. It was a free kick, so does he have to be outside the box? From a goal kick, yes, but from a free kick, I don't suppose he does he? Anyway, play goes on. A couple of deflections have taken it all the way back to David Raya. He lays the ball out to the right-hand side. Nice ball played inside there. Saka coming short for it, but he's brought down. And the free kick over on the right-hand side. Still about 15 yards inside the Arsenal half. It's taken quickly. Saliba gives it to Mosquera. Mosquera looking for a ball, but there's no movement in front of him, so he's stood with the ball at the moment at his feet, pointing one way, then the other, and has to go back to Saliba, who's retreated. Timber gives it back to Saliba. Saliba plays a ball for Saka, who's come short. He's managing to hold things up. I think that's Bastoni who's gone down there, is it? Holding his nose there as if he got a bit of a wallop from Saka. No, he never touched him. He's holding his face and he never touched him. It's DiMarco. There wasn't an arm anywhere near his face and he just went down holding his face. Akanji has the ball now. To the right-hand side is Luis Enrique. He plays it short. Number 23 is Barella. The ball's deflected out as he tries to flick it on down the line. It's still a throw to Milan, just short of the halfway line. Number 25, Akanji, is going to take this one. Trossard comes up with the ball. Ake goes down. Eze goes down from a challenge from behind. The free kick is given. For a moment there, I thought Eze was properly injured, but he has got up and trotted away, so he's okay. Zubimendi over the free kick, gives it short to Eze, moving across to the right-hand side. Timber comes up in support and he gets the ball. Saka's further forward and wider and he gets the ball there as well. Saka to the edge of the box, gives it to Timber. Timber has got to retreat to Saliba. Back with Saliba. Going down the line is Saliba. Gets it back to Saka. Saka has to retreat back even further. Zubimendi coming across the pitch. Eze's got it now, very central. Plays the ball inside to the edge of the box. Laid off to Lewis Skelly. There's a shot there. And they've scored. The ball's in the back of the net and it's been put in by Gabriel Jesus from the 6-yard box. It was flashed across the 6-yard box and Gabriel Jesus was all on his own, centre of the goal, and he's flashed it into the bottom right-hand corner with his right foot. And Sommer, for a moment there, was appealing for offsides, but nothing's been given. Let's have a look at that again. Eze plays it in to the edge of the box. Into Lewis Skelly, it goes across. The shot that put it across to Gabriel Jesus was a dragged shot. It was Timber. Timber's shot was a fluffed one, but it went to Gabriel Jesus, and he's put the ball in the back of the net, and Arsenal have taken the lead already. And what a start for Arsenal, and they've probably deserved it. We've only had 10 minutes of play, but they've deserved it because they've been all over Inter Milan so far. Inter Milan have not even had a touch in the Arsenal penalty box so far. Ball comes into Thuram. He's under a lot of pressure, but he's got the ball away. It's been spread out wide. It was actually coming to Luis Enrique, but Trossard was doing his defensive duties. But the ball is back with Milan now. Trossard's in there again. The deflection takes the ball all the way back to Raya. Trossard tries to bring the ball down. He gets in there. The deflection gives off Zielinski, gives the ball to Arsenal for this throw. Lewis Skelly gives it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi goes all the way back to Mosquera. Mosquera gives it to Raya. Raya's going to be under pressure. Drills one low into the centre circle. The deflection is away, but it's picked up again by Arsenal, and they're coming down the right-hand side now. Timber is overlapping, gets the ball. Defender gets a toe in. Comes back to Saka, though. Saka to Timber. Timber lays it back. And in the centre circle is Mosquera. Nobody anywhere near him can pick his pass, so he goes out to the right to Saliba. Goes back to Zubimendi. He's been forced back a bit now. Ball inside to Eze. First time pass out to Saliba. Saliba's going to go diagonally across to the right, looking for the run of Trossard, but it's an easy one for Akanji to pick out, and he just chests the ball back down to Sommer. Sommer gives him the ball back almost immediately. But Arsenal put the squeeze on. They've got 4 men up front there, putting the squeeze on immediately. Gabriel Jesus goes to put the pressure on Sommer, and he has to drive it long. But the header is won by Arsenal. The second ball out to the left-hand side from Akanji. Spread right now. Goes out to the left. Just short of the halfway line with the Inter Milan. It's played into the middle. Martinez spreads out wide to the right-hand side. Luis Enrique, he checks back inside, then lays the ball back to the halfway line. Acerbi, he gives it to Akanji, goes back to Acerbi. Arsenal pushing up. Good ball inside to Thuram, but it's easily picked off. And then Reyes out of his box to play a ball long. It's Gabriel Jesus who was challenging for that high ball, but as it's come down, the referee's blowed for an offside. Good ball down the left-hand side for Thuram now. He's into the box. He's got a chance to get one across, but he was under a lot of pressure from Mosquera. And Thuram's cross had no pace in it, and Raya just dived on it quite comfortably. Timber gets the ball down the line to Saka. There's a deflection there that brings it forward. Zubimendi's chasing that ball, but it's all the way back to Sommer. Played inside to the number 7, Zielinski. He gives it immediately back to Sommer, then gets the ball back, Zielinski, over to the left-hand side. But they're not going forward, Milan. They're going backwards, if anything. And eventually they've got to clear one down the line. Mosquera wins the header. It's up in the air again. It's Zubimendi who won that ball. Trossard's putting the ball under pressure. They're giving the ball away, though, in a dangerous position. Arsenal really putting the pressure on her every time a Milan player gets the ball. Now, Willis Skelly is into the box with Luis Enrique, plays the ball across. It comes back to Luis Enrique as the deflection from his cross was cut out. It goes all the way back to Akanji. He goes back into midfield. Acerbi plays the ball across to the left-hand side. Bastoni. He's been forced across to the far side. He tried to lay a ball back, but it's been picked off again now. DiMarco, but his cross is a poor one. It's behind everybody. And in fact, it's going to go over at the far side for the near side for a throw. And it's actually gone backwards. His left-footed cross was a poor one. DiMarco there. But just a hint there that Milan can get out Arsenal from time to time down those channels, left and right, inside left and inside right channel. Ball's headed forward. Skelly doesn't win the ball. Ball goes out for a throw. It's given to Milan. Akanji's going to take it. Headed on, but Skelly picks that loose ball up. It's a poor header, really. Mosquera, under a bit of pressure, spreads the ball out to the right-hand side. Timber, under pressure. He's lost the ball on the edge of his box. Thuram, well blocked by Mosquera. Into the box it went with Thuram. First time he hit it, Mosquera was there to block the shot. Trossard working hard to get the ball. He has got the ball back now, but the free kick's been given as Akanji goes down. Didn't seem to be much in that. It wasn't Trossard, it was actually Gabriel Jesus who was penalised. Trossard was there, but he didn't commit the foul. The possession stats are just slightly in favour of Arsenal, but the thing is that Milan have had the ball in their last third of the field. That's where they've had the possession, not anywhere that's going to hurt Arsenal. Coming forward now across the halfway line into the middle. It's Thuram's in now. He's got a chance of a shot, and that's a fantastic block again. Inter has still got the ball back, and it came to the edge of the box, and there's a shot there. What a fantastic goal by Sucic from the edge of the box centrally. He's flashed a right-footed shot past the left hand of Raya and into the top corner, and he was never going to save that. That's a cracking goal by Inter. It's a great long strike from the edge of the box, 18, 19 yards out, and he hit it like a rocket, Sucic. I see that from behind now. It was Thuram who caused the problems. Mosquera got a real good block on him, but the rebound favoured Milan. And as it came out, what a good shot by. And what he's done is he's opened his body out of Sucic so he can place his shot around. Well, I think it was Zubimendi who came out. Yeah, it was Zubimendi. And he's opened his body out to get the ball round Zubimendi so that he can't block the shot. And it's still out of the reach of Raya as he dived to his left with left hand. Never going to get there. He was still half a yard from it as he dived across. It's a great shot by Sucic. A placed shot, but he hit it with pace as well. Arsenal back on the attack on the edge of the area again there. Trossard now has to come back inside on the edge of the box. He's going to get it on his right foot. He has the shot. It's blocked and it comes to Eze now. And Eze from the 7 or 8 yards out has dragged a right-footed shot wide of that right-hand post, the goalkeeper's right-hand post. Bit of a swipe from Eze there. If he had a bit more composure, he could have just gone across the keeper's left-hand side, and that would have been in the back of the net for 2-1 for Arsenal. Would have been a great reply. Another good chance for Arsenal. Cleared long. Zubimendi up in the air for it. Skelly has it now. Comes back to Mosquera. Goes out to the right-hand side. Zubimendi comes short for it. Still deep in his own half. Ball goes down the line for Timber, just over the halfway line, coming across. Mosquera has to go across the right-hand side. Deep now are Arsenal in their own half. Zubimendi comes short for it. He's not going to get it. It goes to Saliba. Saliba has to go back to Raya. Raya's about a yard or so outside his box with his foot on the ball. Zubimendi comes short for it, just a couple of yards, and he gives him it. Now he can come forward, and as he comes forward, the Milan players are backing off, allowing him the space to come forward. Zubimendi has it still. He's got Mosquera to his left. Plays the ball into Eze. He turns and then lays it out to Mosquera, who can come forward across the halfway line. Plays it inside to Trossard, but Trossard was surrounded by four and lost the ball. It wasn't the best of choices of passes. Saka tries to put a bit of pressure on, but it's not there. That's Mourinho's tied it up and got the ball all the way back to Raya. Zubimendi comes short for it again and gets it. Mosquera further across to his left. Mosquera's going to go back to Raya. Ball's coming forward now. Saliba's given the ball away though. It's picked up on the left-hand side by DiMarco. DiMarco lays it back to Akanji. Comes into the middle to Zielinski. Into the middle to number 8, Sucic, the goal scorer. He lays it out to the left-hand side, Mastoni. Has to go back, further back, all the way to Sommer. Akanji now picking the ball up, moving infield from the right-hand side. There's the ball back. Sommer gets the ball back from Borelli. It's played out to Zielinski. He goes long. Turan's battling with it. With Mosquera, it goes over the head of both of them. Raya comes out to tidy the ball up and gets it out to the right-hand side again. Timber. Mourinho comes short, doesn't get it. It goes all the way back to Saliba. Zubimendi now. Crosses the halfway line on the left-hand side, gets the ball to Trossard. Trossard comes in on his right, tries to get a ball in. It comes to Eze, but his pass is misplaced. He's lost it. But Arsenal picked the ball. I'm about to say they picked the ball up on the halfway line, but there's a free kick given to Milan. It was Lautaro Martinez who was fouled. He was working hard. He hasn't seen a lot of the ball, hasn't Martinez? But working hard to win the ball back there, and he got the free kick for his team. Akanji lays the ball out to the left. Serbi has the ball deep on the left-hand side. Plays the ball into the middle to Thuram. But he's coming back from an offside position, is Thuram, and there's a Offside decision just short of the halfway line in the Arsenal half, very central. Mosquera's given the ball to Zubimendi. He gets out to Timber. Timber plays it down the line to Saka. Saka tries to come inside. The defender has fallen, and Saka gets the loose ball that was played onto the edge of the box. Over to the left-hand side to Skelly. Gets out to Trossard on the edge of the box on the left-hand side. Trying to go round his man. He can't do it, but his cross is blocked, and it goes out for a corner off Luis Enrique. So that ball is well outside the quadrant there for that corner, but don't seem to matter anymore now as the cross comes in, headed away at the near post. Poor one by Eze there. He didn't beat the first man. And that's always a bad mistake. That Eze comes to pick the ball up, but Skelly takes over, and he's going to take the throw in from that resultant headed away. Goes back to Mosquera, just inside the Arsenal half is Zubimendi. Goes out to the right hand side to Timber. Saka comes short and gets it down that right hand side. Plays the ball inside to Gabriel Jesus. Gives it back to Saka. Saka goes back down the line to Timber. Timber gives it to Saliba. Short is Zubimendi. First pass outside goes to Timber. Timber back into Zubimendi. They exchange another pass between each other. Then Zubimendi goes down the line looking for Saka. He was hoping that the ball was going to go over the head of Bastoni. It didn't, but the loose ball's been picked up again by Gabriel Jesus. Mourinho goes down on the edge of the box. And Milan come away now, and they've got a 2 against 2 here into the edge of the box. Is it a greedy? It comes to Turan. Turan's got a chance to whip, and leaning back, he's sliced his shot. What a waste. And the problem was that when they broke away there, that it didn't get the ball to Turan early enough. It was 2 against 1, 3 against 1 at one time. But Turan was leaning backwards and sliced across it, and it was high and wide in the end. But the ball should have gone to him quicker than that. They had a 3 against 1, and if it had gone quicker to him, he'd have had a chance to control the ball and had a better chance of getting the shot off on target. As it is now, it's Mourinho coming down the right-hand side. Saka now, just outside the edge of the box. On his right foot, gets a cross in. It's headed away by Serbi. And then there's a foul there, is there? There's a foul. Timber's gone down. He fouls Lautaro Martinez, but Timber's gone down. He's come out the worst out of that. He's kicked him in the stomach, has he? Timber's just getting some treatment here, so all we're seeing here is replays of the 2 goals. Just looking at Suchic's goal again, it's such a good strike with the side of your foot to control the hit with pace like that and get the accuracy. It really is a skill that only few people have there, and that flew into the top corner. Looks like we're back underway now anyway. Milan with a Kanji. It goes back to the left-hand side. Kanji gets the ball back again. Plays a little ball into midfield, looking for Turan. But Skelly gets back. There was an offside given there as well. Was Turan replaced that? There was, and the free kick was given. Gabriel Jesus came short for that ball. He got the ball and laid it back to Mosquera. Mosquera gave it to Saliba. Saliba to Timber. Coming back across to Saliba, just short of the halfway line over on the right hand side. Timber crosses the halfway line. There's a way down the right hand side. Got Saka with him. He gives it to Saka. Zubimendi. Saliba goes wide again to Saka. And he's gone round DiMarco too easy there. Gets a cross in that's blocked at the near post. Another corner to Arsenal. He just went past DiMarco for pace. Might be one of the ways that Arsenal want to look to exploit that left-hand side of the Milan defence. It's Saka who's going to eventually get across there and take this corner from the right-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger. A gathering of Arsenal players, 4 Arsenal players, right at the back post, way out at the back post. Hand in the air, in it comes now. It's a deep one, right to the back post. It's headed back in by Trossard, and it's headed in again by Gabriel Jesus as Trossard put it back across. And 2 yards out, a free header. Where was the Milan marking? And Milan go 2-1 down. Arsenal go 2-1 up, and both goals have been scored by Gabriel Jesus. Deep one to the back post. Trossard just headed it back in. I think it actually came off the crossbar, and as it deflected off the crossbar, it came right into Gabriel Jesus, who was no one stood with him, and from about 1.5 yards out, he's headed that rebound off the crossbar in. No one with him. See that better now. He heads the ball across, it hits the crossbar, and then 1 yard out, Gabriel Jesus just has a simple header to put Arsenal 2-1 ahead. What a start for Gabriel Jesus. Game is underway again with Zielinski. Goes across to DiMarco. Arsenal pushing Milan back again to edge of their own box. It's out to DiMarco over on the far side, and he goes left-footed down the line. And Saliba is penalised for a foul on Lautaro Martinez, just short of the halfway line. Taking the time with the free kick, Milan here. Don't seem to be any in a hurry to take it. In fact, they're going backwards. Sommer plays the ball across to the centre half there, Acerbi. Ball's played into the middle to Turan. Mosquera was at his ankles, but the ball goes out to the left-hand side now. DiMarco. Sucic. His ball is deflected out. The referee's just got himself in the way there. The drop ball is dropped at the feet of Zielinski, and Milan can rebuild again from that drop ball. Ball chipped into the middle looking for Turan. He wins the header, but there's nobody else anywhere near him. And a couple of bounces. It's in the hand of Raya. If he's going to keep winning those headers, Turan, then they've got to get people closer to him to pick up the second ball. Raya eventually drops the ball and goes long. Gabriel Jesus can't win that ball. Mourinho took a bit of a bang there and he's gone down on the halfway line. Thuram lays the ball off to Martinez. Martinez is going to have a shot from the edge of the box. Lewis Skelly got his foot in there and blocked it. Expensive a corner. Looks like Trossard was the one who went down injured. It's a corner though from the left-hand side. It's going to be right-footed in-swinger for Milan. Danger here. Good delivery. Taken short to the edge of the box. Now it's crossed in. High in the air from a deflection. And there's a free kick to Arsenal. I don't know if it was a push or an offside when that second ball was played in, but the result is a free kick to Arsenal. It was Lautaro Martinez who was, well, he was just standing strong. I didn't see a great deal in that, to be honest. Free kick was given, but can't say that I really agreed with it. But 10 minutes to go, so the break 2-1 to Arsenal. David Raya has the ball, drives it long down that right-hand side. It's headed out by Acerbi. Throw to Arsenal, just inside the Milan half. It goes back. Saliba plays it across to Mosquera. Lewis Skelly then takes control. Zubimendi gets the ball, gives it to Mosquera. They're going backwards, Arsenal, as Milan put a bit of a press on. Can't say it's a full-blooded press. Ball goes long. Saka can't win it, but the second ball's picked up by Zubimendi. Now he gets it to Saka, and he's got a chance now. It's a 2 against 2 here. Saka with a great shot right from the edge of the box, left-footed, and he waited for the net to bulge there, and it's only just gone wide. See it from behind now. Yeah, a couple of yards wide. Expect him to hit the target from there. We've seen it so often. Goal kick's taken short, given to Sommer straight away. Then he goes and drives it long. Thuram can't win that ball. Mosquera is making himself a handful though. He leaves it out to Lautaro Martinez. Overlapping is Luis Enrique, who tries to play the ball down the line. Barella, but Lewis Skelly is too strong for him and just gives him a bit of a shoulder charge, and then the ball runs out for a goal kick. Referee's trying to get ready to take the goal kick earlier. They put the ball down on one side and then rolled it across to the other. Raya has the ball at his feet now. Plays the ball into Zubimendi. He lays it out to Saliba straight away, and they can come down the right-hand side with a bit of space. Opening his legs, get a bit of pace going. Saka gets it out to the right-hand side. Timber goes for the return to Saka. He's got a chance of putting a cross into the near post. It's cleared away by Akanji. It'll be a throw to Arsenal, but it's deep inside the Milan half. Taken quickly, given to Saka. Saka gives it to Zubimendi on the edge of the box. Gets it back to Saka. He can take DiMarco on again if he wants to. Zubimendi on the edge of the box. He's actually inside the box now, but he's being forced back out. He's looking for an out ball, but Thuram has taken it away from Mosquera. There's the ball out to the right-hand side. Enrique, he got into the box. And about 8 yards out, he seemed to lose his head, didn't know what to do. He should have gone across the keeper, looking to get it inside the right-hand post of the keeper, but he's, again, had a bit of a wild swing and it's hit across one and it's gone wide and high. Another great chance there, catching Arsenal on the break. Raya has the ball on the edge of his area now. He's going to go long. Gabriel Jesus can't win that ball, but Saka gets the loose ball and he comes down that right-hand side now. He tries to win. Oh, he's got away. A lucky deflection has got him away down the right-hand side, and his cross high into the air. And on the 6-yard box, he's headed out by Akanji. And you would have thought that someone should have come for that. There was under no pressure. He only had to give his defender a call and come and catch it, and he didn't. And the result is it's a corner. Saka's going across to that right-hand side to take this again. They're all gathering at the back post like they did the second goal. Arsenal doing the usual stuff and scoring from set pieces, and here's another one. Left-footed corner coming in from Saka now. Last 5 minutes of the first half. Saka, hand in the air. In back post again, right underneath the goalkeeper, and Sommer gets a punch to it. It's a good punch by Sommer, and then he ends up laying on the ground, and the free kick's given by the referee. Let's have a look at that again, see what I could see anything of that. Sommer comes out, good punch, and then he's I think that was maybe Zubimendi who was barged into him once he made that punch, knocked him over, and yeah, that's fair enough. That's a free kick, is that? It's holding his face this summer. He didn't get hit in the face, he just got barged over, but you know what they're like nowadays. As soon as they go down, they hold the face. Into the last 5 minutes, and Milan are in no hurry to take this free kick. It's with Sommer now. He lays the ball out to the right. So Kanji, he gives it to Luis Enrique. He plays the ball forward, but it's been picked off by Arsenal, and they're coming again at, well, they were coming away, but a loose pass has brought Milan away down the left-hand side. DiMarco is cross early. It's a good one that's flicked away by Martinez. Lautaro Martinez at the back post. It almost came to Turan. It was flicked away by the defender, but at the back post was Lautaro Martinez. He had a swipe at it first time and completely missed the shot. He tried to hit it on the volley. It bounced up in front of him. He went for it again a second time. And the second time, he's managed to catch Trossard with a trailing leg, and that's where the free kick was given, but caught him on the back of the calf there. That's not a great challenge by Martinez there. Trossard's gone down holding that calf. Just limping away from that challenge now. It's 2-1 to Arsenal with a couple of minutes to go, but I mean, this could have been a 3-3, 4-3 game, the chances that have been for both sides as well. I don't think that Arteta's going to be happy with the defending. They've been caught on the break several times of Arsenal, and it's just not like them. Ball's played into the middle. Lewis Skelly wins the second header, bypasses Eze, and Sucic is coming down the middle again. There's no one coming to close him down the edge of the box. He drives it onto his left foot, lays it out to DiMarco. Great save down left. Down to his left-hand side by Raya. Strong hand. It was a good save, strong left hand by Raya. As the ball was laid out to DiMarco, and he hit a good shot with pace as well. And the second ball, as it rebounded back to DiMarco, he put a crossing almost along the goal line. And Raya was up to stop that one as well. The result of a corner, but he's kept his team in the lead there as Raya. DiMarco's going to take it from the left-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed away swinger. And it comes now. Headed away by Mosquera, helped even further away by Mourinho. It was Trossard. Comes out to the right-hand side now. Barella. Enrique. Barella now on the edge of the box. Good chance to pick his cross out. It goes past everybody. And out at the back side, it comes to Gabriel Jesus. He tries to play a ball down for Trossard, but he needed a bit more pace on it to reach Trossard, and comes into Martinez and then to Zielinski, the edge of the box. It's cleared, but it's going to be picked up there by Barella, but the free kick is given on the edge of the Arsenal box. Serbi's just pulled Saliba down there on the edge of the box. That's what the free kick was given for. As we're into the last minute plus a bit of added time, I would have think there'll be maybe 3 or 4 minutes of added time. There's been a few injuries. Raya's preparing to take this free kick right on the edge of his box. Everybody's retreated, so it's going to be a long one. Ball's played forward. Sucic is beaten to it, and the ball's played out for a throw to Milan over on the far side. Halfway inside their own half, though. They're well out of the way. 1 minute. Well, I thought there might have been a couple more than that, but 1 minute it is, and we've already had 14 or 15 seconds of that already. Gabriel Jesus is working hard to try and take the ball away. Almost did. Chipped forward. Zubimendi gets the ball back to Timber. Timber right in the corner, blocks the first clearance. The second clearance is headed away. Saka tries to give it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi brings down Sucic, and it's a free kick. Just level with his 18-yard box, but it's close to that left-hand touchline, and in fact it's so close that Sommer's going to take this, and I would imagine that as soon as he takes this kick, the referee's going to blow his... In fact, there's no time for it. The referee has blown his whistle, and that's the end of the first half. To 1 to Arsenal at half-time. Quite a chaotic half, really. There was some great chances at both ends. The defending wasn't as good from Arsenal as you would expect. They're usually harder to score against, harder to create chances against than they have done. They are 2-1 in the lead, but it could have been 3-3, 4-all if the chances had been taken. Milan have had chances and have not had the composure to put the ball away. But as we are at half-time, live chat is open if you want to let me know what you think about what you've seen in that first half. Be interesting to see people's opinions of that half. It's not the usual Arsenal. I don't think that Arteta's going to be happy with the defending that he's seen so far, and I would expect some changes at half-time. But we shall see. Let's take a look at the stats for that first half. Just see how many chances there have actually been for each side. So Arsenal have just shaded it in possession-wise, 51% to 49%, or just over 51%. Expected goals, 0.65 from Milan and 1.54 for Arsenal. Yeah, you would imagine that is probably about right. There's been 9 shots for Milan and 10 for Arsenal, so both teams have certainly had chances. 3 shots on target for both sides, and Arsenal have scored with 2 of theirs. Touches inside the opposition box, 14 for Inter and 16 for Arsenal. So you can see there hasn't been much defending and a lot of attacking. Arsenal have committed more fouls more than double fouls that Inter have, 4 to 9. But they've shaded it on corners with 2 to 4 of Arsenal. So it's been pretty even, just slightly in favour of Arsenal, but I've not been impressed by the defending, and I don't think that Arteta will have been as well. Half-time scores, let's have a look. Two games that have already finished. Kairat 1, Club Brugge 4. And Bodo Glimt 3, Man City 1. Poor result for Man City. Half-times, or just coming up to half-times, Copenhagen 0, Napoli 1. We know about the Inter Milan 1, Arsenal 2. Olympiacos 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Real Madrid are 2 ahead against Monaco at half-time. Let's see what the scores are for there. Well, no surprise that Mbappe's scored both of them. Sporting, CP and Paris Saint-Germain are 0-0 at half-time. Tottenham 2, Borussia Dortmund 0. Romero and Solanke for Tottenham, and Svensson has been sent off in the 26th minute for Borussia Dortmund, so they're down to 10 and 2 goals behind. It's going to be a difficult one for them to come back. Tottenham really needed a result today. Their manager's been under a lot of pressure, and so has the team. But they've still got a chance of qualifying for the latter stages of the Champions League, and this is going to help them enormously. And Villarreal 0, Ajax 0. FA Cup third round game, half time, it's Salford City 1, Swindon 0. So that's where we are with this game so far and the results so far as well. Now, my prediction was 2-1 for the final result. It's 2-1 at half time, and I don't really expect it to stay 2-1. I'd be very surprised if it does, if the game carries on in the same vein that it was in the first half, where both teams were creating chances. I expect more goals to come in this. Thanks to everyone who's supported the channel, watching us so far. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and that like. It helps the channel grow. We're pushing towards 250 subscribers and beyond. Can't do it without your help. Doesn't cost you anything. We're not asking for anything, just a little bit of support to help us grow with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget, if you want to join us tomorrow, it's the Monaco-Liverpool game. Live watch along there. I'm just seeing those goals there. The first one was a lucky pass, I suppose you would say, because it was Urian Timber who had a shot from the edge of the box, but he scuffed it and it spun in the air, and Gabriel Jesus was on the 6-yard box right in the middle of the goal and was there and pounced on it and put it in the back of the net. We've seen 2 pretty regulation goals from Arsenal, but one really good one from Sucic in that first half. If you haven't seen that, or if you don't, then have a look later on. It's well worth watching, is that one from Sucic. We've just seen that goal now, when it comes to Turan. Great block by Mosquera, but he gets up again. The original shot from there is blocked, and then it comes out to the edge of the box, and Sucic opens his body out and side foots it into the top corner, but he gets the pace on it as well. That's what he must have caught that beautifully, timed that really well to get that pace and accuracy in it. I mean, Raya was well beaten. The pace was just too much. Really cleanly hit shot that got into back on level terms. And the goal that got Arsenal back on into the front again was a corner, deep one, right to the back post, and Trossard had been left all alone. He headed the ball back across from quite a tight angle, and it actually glanced off the crossbar, and then it deflected out to Gabriel Jesus, who was about a yard out, and all he had to do was just head it in. There was nobody with him. He couldn't miss. Another stroke of luck for Arsenal, but you make your own luck, and it's 2-1. Get your comments in if you've got anything to say. How about a score prediction? Do you think Arsenal are going to win this? Do you think there'll be more goals in the game? I think there will be. I think my prediction of 2-1 to Arsenal is probably lost already, but you never know. More to come. We're 5 minutes or so from a restart, I would imagine. Hope you're enjoying the watch along. If you are, join us tomorrow. Monaco against Liverpool. And then there will be games at weekends. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. But if you hit the notification bell, as soon as I decide and I put the notification out, you will be told about it. And if you can join us, be great to see you. As a neutral, this game's been good. I hope Arsenal win because I want the English teams to do well in the Champions League. But I ain't really that worried. I want to see goals. I want to see exciting football. And we've certainly seen that so far in this half. And I hope there's more of it in the second. Nobody really fancying a score prediction. Just myself. Nobody else brave enough to decide who was going to win this one. Last chance before the second half gets underway. We're not far off a restart. We're just on advertisements on the coverage on the TV at the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel. If you like more of the Premier League stuff, we've got a weekend and on Monday, special Monday night game, Everton against Leeds. If you can join us for that, it'd be great to see you. Should be a cracking game. Leeds on a good run of form at the moment. Everton have had a really good win at Aston Villa at the weekend, so it's set up for a good game, is that one? It will be a difficult one for both teams. Be worth watching if you want to join us. Be great to see you here. If you want to join in with the comments and the live chat, please do. Still waiting for the coverage to continue. But we're not far away. It's only a minute or so off 9 o'clock. I would have mentioned that we won't be far off a resumption. Hope you've all had good days today. Hope you've all enjoyed yourself. Wherever you are in the world, let us know where you're watching from. Can't all be from the UK, surely. Is there anybody watching this in warmer climates? Because at the moment here, it's dreary and cold, as we are in midwinter at the moment. Some big games coming up soon. The coverage here are just going over the missed chances for Inter Milan. And they certainly have had plenty of chances to have equalised and maybe even taken the lead, and so have Arsenal. Like I say, it could have been 4-4 at half-time. And people like Thuram, who you would expect to have a bit more composure, a bit more skill in front of goal, has skied a couple, which you wouldn't expect. And not that difficult a chances, actually, quite reasonable chances. Just an outside view of the San Siro there in Milan. The referees, or shall I say the officials, gathering in the tunnel, so are Milan, so we're not far off a resumption here. Can't see the Arsenal players coming out yet, but Milan certainly are. For the second half starts, you've still got the chance to hit that subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber, please do become one. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel grow. We've got plenty of ideas for how we can make this channel a bit more interactive, but we need your support. We need the channel to grow a bit more before we can add those things on. But if you stick with us, you'll see them in the end. You could benefit from them. Football shirts and things like that, which we hope to be able to give away once we're really established, but we're not quite there yet. Oh, Hersai is watching from the Philippines. Hot, hot, hot. Lucky Hersai. Must be nice to be able to spend your winter in somewhere warm. And Hersai certainly is. Don't know what time it is there, Hersai, but thanks for joining us anyway. We really appreciate your support. The Milan team are back up on the pitch yet, but Arsenal are not. It'll be interesting to see whether Arsenal have made any substitutions. I would have expected that Arteta might just beef his defence up a bit. But we shall see. Arsenal just coming up the steps now onto the pitch. Just waiting for the coverage to confirm any substitutions if there is any. Don't look like there is at the moment. Team's just in the huddle again, as normal. I would think that Arteta has really had a go at his team for the defensive display. Never thought that was one thing you would hear from an Arsenal team. The defensive display has not been the best, but it's going to be Milan are going to kick off this second half, kicking from right to left. Just waiting for the ref to give the all clear. Away we go. All the way back to Sommer. He plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Chipped into the box. It's brought down and brought over to the right-hand side by Zubimendi. He gives it to Timber. Timber on the near side. Plays a little ball inside again. It's Mourinho. Oh, he's lost the ball. Didn't know where it was. Looking around for it. And Milan are on the edge of the box. Again, that was a pass to the left. Has just put Martinez a bit wide. DiMarco gets a ball. It's a good cross as well. Over the head of the keeper. Bounced at the back post and there was no Milan player there. Just to tap it in. Gabriel Jesus can't keep the ball in over the left-hand side. And it's going to be a throw to Milan. But that was a great chance and a great cross by DiMarco. His left foot, he chipped it over the goalkeeper on the back post. There was just nobody there. No one gambled from the Milan side for the equalizer. And Arsenal are already showing they're still vulnerable in this game. Ball's played down. Gabriel Jesus comes out to the right-hand side now. It's Mourinho in the middle of the field. His left foot. He's got Timber with supporting him, and Timber gets it. Now Saka on this near side. Got a chance to take on Dimag. Goes for the line, chips a ball into the box. It's headed away on the 6-yard box. And it's going to go out for a throw to Arsenal. Now have they got a long throw specialist this time? Timber's going to take it. I don't think he has a long throw, and they're not lining up for it, so it's taken quickly. Timber gets it back from Zubimendi, chipped back a bit. It's gone over the head of Saliba and it's drove him back into his own half. He's played it across to Mosquera. Mosquera turns one way, turns the other. Goes to Lewis Skelly on the left-hand side. He's let the ball run under his feet. Mosquera's dropped back for him. Zubimendi's dropped back as well. And he picks the ball up now, plays the ball into the middle. Goes out to the left-hand side to Trossard now. On the edge of the box. Looking for to go one way or the other. He gets one way. Left-footed cross is deflected out for an Arsenal corner. He turned to his right, onto his right foot, then cut back inside on his left foot, almost made it to the byline. It's good defending by the Milan defence that blocked his cross. It's the expense of a corner. It's over on the left-hand side, and Eze's got the ball under his arm and is slowly walking over across there, and the referee's having a word with him. So Eze's going to take this a right-footed in swing. His first one wasn't the best. Let's see if he can deliver some quality for this one. And it comes now. It's a better one this time. I think that was another corner, is it? Well, that was a corner. All the Arsenal players are appealing. The referee's given a goal kick, but that was a definite corner, that. Oh, yeah. Came off the number 9, Thuram. Straight off his head. The referee didn't see that. That's poor decision by the referee there. Summer drives it long this time. Thuram brings it down on his chest. Turning one way, turning the other. Lays the ball out to the right-hand side, though. It's Enrique has to turn back and go back to his halfway line. Comes out to the left. DiMarco now plays a little ball inside. Ball comes back to DiMarco just inside the Arsenal half on this near side. It goes back to Sucic. He spreads the ball long and wide to the right-hand side. Brought down immediately by Luis Enrique. He lays the ball back. Zielinski. Serbi. Bastoni. DiMarco down the line. DiMarco gets the ball back, but he's let the ball run away from him. Saliba plays the ball forward. Gabriel Jesus chests the ball off, and it goes out wide to Trossard now on the edge of the box. Comes on his right foot. Defender gets the foot in though and takes the ball away from Trossard. I think he was just looking to open the goal up on his right foot, and just before he let the shot go, there was a toe in there, just took the ball away from him. Now the ball's back with Summer. Sucic plays it out to DiMarco down the line. Mosquera gets the ball back in the back of Saka, but Saka's strong enough. Eze now, edge of the box. He's got a good shot that's forced a save down to his right-hand side from Summer. Seemed to strike it well enough, but Summer was in a good position. It was just a side-footed shot rather than put his foot through that ball. Looking for accuracy rather than pace, and it was a comfortable save for Summer in the end. Now Enrique over on the far side. There's the ball back inside. Zielinski. Bastoni gets the ball out wide now. Saka looking to close him down. Bastoni gets it inside again. Zielinski back to Bastoni, hugging this left-hand touchline. Back into Zielinski. He plays the ball inside. Barella tried to get DiMarco in, but danger was noticed and the Arsenal defence did well. Gabriel Jesus did well doing his defensive duty, and he's brought down on this near side. Free kick given to Arsenal. Barella, the offender there. Ball's played into Eze, seen the ball, but it's deep in his own half. Ball is swung out to the right-hand side to Saliba. Saliba gives it to Lewis Skelly. His ball down the line is blocked, but the throw goes to Arsenal. Lewis Skelly's going to take this throw himself. Goes all the way back. Saliba, then he goes back to Raya. Raya's got a chance to bring it onto his right foot and then chips it forward, looking for Timber, but it's over his head and it bounces out for a throw. It's going to be Bastoni who's going to take it eventually. He's holding his arms out to say, well, who can I throw it to? Eventually throws it inside Turan. Holds it on his chest. Martinez now trying to go through. As goes down under pressure. He goes down holding his head or something. I don't know what he's holding his head for. It almost came to Enrique at the back post. He couldn't make the ball. Martinez has stayed down in the box holding his left shin. No, I don't see that there. Just trying to see what happened to him there. He's holding his head, then holding his shin. I don't know where he's actually got injured. The ball was taken away from him, and then he went down under the challenge, did Martinez. He's holding his head. He was holding his shin. The referee's telling him to get up. VAR having none of that. Play goes on. Ball's played down the line. I think Gabriel Jesus was saying that he was held there, but the play goes on and it comes out to DeMarco. Played inside. Zielinski. He plays the ball forward. It's brought down nicely by Martinez. He gives it to DeMarco now. He's having to go back. Eze is in there. Bastoni. He has to go back to Sommer. Sommer plays it wide. Edge of the box. Goes further out to the right-hand side. Ball inside, but it's a loose one. It's picked up by Mosquera. Gabriel Jesus now to Trossard. Back to Gabriel Jesus. Back to Trossard. Wide out on the left-hand side. Marino comes short, doesn't get it. Comes to Timber. Lewis Skelly now picks the ball up in midfield, comes out to Zubimendi. Mosquera gets it to Lewis Skelly. Marino gives it to Zubimendi. Saliba spreads out wide to Saka now, who's not seen the ball much this half. He comes back inside on his left foot. There's a ball inside that's a poor one, but the lucky defection has been picked up by Timber. Timber gets it back to Saka. On the edge of the box, he's going to go for the byline. Gets his cross in, does he? It's a good one to the back post. There's a shot across on the volley by Trossard, and it's wide of the left-hand post. It's a great cross by Saka, because he sort of like stumbled, but the cross was a perfect one for Trossard. And on his left foot, he's dragged it wide of the left-hand post, the goalkeeper's left-hand post. And no one could actually catch up with the ball as it flashed across the goal to actually turn it in. Good chance for Arsenal. Ball goes long though. Barella gets it out to the right side after bringing the ball down on his chest. Luis Enrique now cuts inside. Edge of the box, he plays the ball in to Barella. And then the deflection is unfortunate. Barella battling for the ball with Lewis Skelly, and the deflection comes back off Barella and goes out for a goal kick. 57 minutes gone and the pattern of the game hasn't changed. Both teams creating chances. And the only difference is we haven't seen a goal this half so far. Ball goes long for Saka, but it's over his head and he's not going to win that. It takes a bounce out and it goes out for a throw to Milan. And Bastoni is going to take this one. Down the line. Looking for Turan. He's a handful, is Turan. And Saliba is penalised for catching him on the back of the ankle. It's about 5 yards inside the Arsenal half on the right-hand side for Arsenal, and it's just a yard or two in from the touchline. Bastoni is going to take it eventually. Chipped into Turan, who brings it down and turns. Mosquera, and has a good shot from about 20 yards out. Straight at Raya, fortunately. He caught it nicely. Raya makes a nice catch. And then a goal kick from the hands. Don't often see them very often. Gabriel Jesus gets in there. There's a slip there by Marino. Oh, thank you. Out to the right side, Luis Enrique. His header to the back post. It's over the head of DiMarco, and DiMarco was probably offside, and the free kick is given. Yeah, it was. And the header from Turan caught DiMarco a yard and a half offside. Ray is going to take this eventually, which he does. Long and deep. Timber's in there, wins the ball. Out to Saka now, a bit of space in this near side corner. Does he win the corner? He gets a cross in. Ricocheted into the path of Sommer, who makes a catch. I think that was maybe Gabriel Jesus who pounced on the loose ball there. That one, it was Lewis Skelly, I think. Eze now. Centre midfield, lays the ball back. It's spread wide to the right. Timber can bring it down. Under pressure straight away. The ball's put out for a throw. Throw to Arsenal. Arsenal visibly slowing this game down now. Timber's not taking... Still waiting for Timber to take the throw. Certainly taking the time now. Slowing the game down. Goes back to Saliba. Saliba gives it to Mosquera. Mosquera goes to left to Lewis Skelly. He comes back inside, then lays the ball into Marino. Marino's got Trossard out wide if he wants to use him. He cuts back inside though. And gives it to Marino, I think that is. Or was it Zubimendi? Eze has it now. Back to Marino. I think that's maybe Zubimendi there. Marino. It's tight in there. Eze's got it. Gives it to Trossard. Puts a cross in. Jesus. Ball's cleared away from him. But it's picked up again by Trossard on the edge of the box. It's poor by Milan there. Timber turns, gets it to Saka on the edge of the box. On his right foot, he has a shot. It's blocked. Timber's going to pick up the rebound and turn again towards the Milan goal. Lays it out to Saliba. Saliba lays it back to Lewis Skelly. Saliba retreating back to his own goal now. Gives it back to Mosquera. Mosquera's going to turn back and eventually give it to Raya. Raya's going to drive it forward first time, high into the air. Saka's chasing it, looking for picking up from the bounce, but he doesn't. It comes to Gabriel Jesus into Saka. Saka's got a chance here, and he just delayed that second before it in his pass, in his shot. And I think that was maybe Bastoni who blocked it. He gets the ball there, and then just delays there. I thought he was going to hit it first time, and he just hesitated. There, net it now, and he didn't. And Bastoni came sliding across and blocked the shot high over the bar. Great chance again for Arsenal. Substitutes warming up for Arsenal, like Declan Rice was one of them. Eze is going to take this from the right hand side. Inter are making a sub as well before this corner's taken. Martinez is going off, so is Barella. Just see who's coming on. Esposito and Fratesi come on for Inter. And White is coming on, and so is Rice. So that's a more defensive move. Timber goes off. And Eze goes off as well. It's a shame for Eze. I'd like to have seen him more involved. So Rice will take Timber's place, and Rice will take Eze's place, and Timber will be replaced by White. But it's a corner from the left-hand side now. I don't know, that's Rice who's gone over there to take it straight away. It looks like it is. Hand in the air. Right-footed in, swing it. In it comes now. Near post. It's a poor one. It's headed away by Turan. But Zubimendi is going to pick it up now. Rice picks the ball up, lays it back to Lewis Skelly. That's a great ball inside, and Zubimendi had made a great run, just couldn't bring it in. Looks like he may have been offside as well. Free kick taken quickly. It's back with Sommer. Sommer sees the ball out to the right to DiMarco. He brings the ball down immediately, plays the ball inside. Free kick to Inter, just short of the halfway line. Mosquera on Desposito, I think that was. But the ball's too long. Takes a couple of skips off the turf, and it's in the arms of Raya. Poor quality on that free kick from Milan. Raya has the ball at his feet now. Decides to go long. It's a low skimmer. And it goes all the way through to Sommer. Zelensky. Free kick given against Marina. Marina goes into the back. Sucic went down. Run down the right hand side. It goes over the head of Skelly. Can it be kept in? Baresi. Support arrives. Goes further back though. Comes across to the number 15, Acerbi. Bastoni gets out to DiMarco. DiMarco's cross. It's a deep one over everybody. It's picked up at the back post. It's immediately put in. Rice up with his left foot clears it away. And it's a throw to Milan. 66 minutes gone. Still pretty even. Ball over on the right hand side. Chipped into the box. Brought down on the chest. That's a great shot. How he managed to turn and get a shot in there, Esposito, I don't know. And it was only just wide of Raya's right-hand post. I thought, when I saw it go across, I thought, that's going in. It's a great shot. And Raya thought it was close because he was scrambling across. We'll see from behind now just how wide of the post it is. It's Mosquera that he's turned. The shot came off. That was about half a yard wide. And I thought that Raya might have got a touch to that as well. It certainly came off Mosquera, but the goal kick was given. Very close to an equaliser. Zubimendi goes out to the left-hand side. Lewis Skelly plays the ball down the line, looking for the run of Rice, but it's nowhere near him. Zielinski gets the ball into the middle. Esposito is a handful. He really is. Free kicks given against him. Someone's going to get a booking or maybe a talking to. Was it Mosquera again? It was Mosquera. The referee's pointing to his eye, said, I'm watching. Esposito's been a handful since he came on. Bastoni. Zielinski coming forward centrally. Ball into the edge of the box. A good layoff. Here's Turan. His shot is blocked by Saliba and it goes high into the air and out for a corner. DiMarco's going to take this left-footed away swinger into the box. It goes. It's headed down. It's there for Milan. And Esposito there managed to get a turn and a shot away, but he's just leaning back on that one. And it's gone a yard or two over the bar. But Esposito's really made a difference to Milan's attack since he came on. Maria taking his time. The Milan coach thinks so as well. He's holding his arms out wide, saying, come on, why are you doing something about it, ref? Lewis Skelly picks the ball up now on the halfway line. Little run forward. White lays the ball down the inside right position. Gabriel Jesus actually makes that ball close to the goal line. Gets it back to Saka. Back to Jesus. He lays it back into central midfield. Mosquera gets the ball to Declan Rice. Declan Rice turns to his left-hand side. Trossard gets the ball. Trossard's going to have to go back to Rice. Rice will return it to the halfway line. Mosquera. Saliba going backwards. White now. White right-footed goes down the line looking for the run of Saka. Saka can bring it down, but he's offside. Oh, that's close, that. I don't think he was offside. Ball's played in. Sucic, he goes down the middle. Mosquera's in there, and he got a good foot in there, despite the fact that Esposito was all round him again. It's a good battle between them two. Esposito's getting the better of it so far. Just in the Arsenal half, the ball's played into Esposito. He lays the ball off immediately. Declan Rice is covering and heads the ball back to Raya. Well played by Declan Rice. That's what he's come on for. Rice has the ball now. He lays it back to Raya. Raya eventually gets a poor one. It's a low one that's picked up in the middle of the pitch. Esposito now. He lays the ball inside. Oh, it's a sad-footed shot by Enrique. Then the ball is crossed out from wide, and it's an easy catch for Raya. And he gets the ball away quickly, looking for the run of Saka. Saka had two around him, couldn't make the ball. DiMarco leaves the ball inside. DiMarco goes for the return and gets it. And then he's brought down. Referee says play on, does he? No, he gives the foul then. DiMarco not happy about that. Is there going to be a yellow card there? Bastoni's involved in there as well. And Bastoni gets the yellow card. Not Zubimendi for the foul. It's for Bastoni's reaction. It's Mourinho who commits the foul. A simple one. Marino gets a yellow card as well for the initial foul. Marino misses the next match. 2 bookings. Free kick's taken by Bastoni. It was about 5 yards in from the touchline than it should have been. Ball goes into Esposito. Mosquera again is really working hard. Gets the ball out to the right-hand side. So Enrique coming inside. Finds Bastoni now coming across to this near side. DiMarco. There's the ball back inside. Sucic goes wide right. Zielinski plays the ball inside. Turan picks the ball up on the edge of the box. It's laid out to Sucic. He tried to get the ball out to right. It was deflected away. And then it's like Trossard was fouled over on the far side and the free kick is given to Arsenal. Yeah, Zubimendi as Mosquera's going off, and so is Gabriel Jesus. Gyökeres is coming on, and so is Gabriel. Gyökeres will take Gabriel Jesus' place. Mosquera's been taken off because he's having a hard time with Esposito. Gabriel's a bit more experience and strength, possibly. Might get the better of Esposito. Just over 15 minutes to go. Still hanging on to the 2-1 lead. Trossard couldn't win that one, but Akanji has put the ball out and it's a throw to Arsenal. Miles Skelly is going to take this one. Goes back down the line. And it's fed all the way back to Raya. Saliba has the ball now. Ball comes inside to Saka. He's facing his own goal and running towards his own goal. He gives it to Ben White. White goes long down the right-hand side. Bounces out over Zubimendi's head, who was chasing that ball, and it's a throw-in that's taken quickly. It's all Milan's time now. Sucic goes long to the right-hand side. It's Luis Enrique now. Bit of space in front of him. Comes inside. Trossard can't make the chance. Still has the ball there. Gives it to Sucic. He comes out to the left-hand side. Bastoni. Then DiMarco. Back to Sucic. So Serbi. Sucic gets the ball back. Back to Serbi. To number 7, Zielinski. Back to Azerbi. Sucic chips the ball forward. It's going to be too far. And on the 6-yard box, Raya makes a comfortable catch. Rice coming forward now. Trossard and Saka between them couldn't decide who was going to go for it, and it was cleared away. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Zubimendi. Saliba. Saliba gives it to White. White going back to his own goal, then left-footed drives it down the line. It's over the head of everybody, including Gyökeres. Sommer clears up. Bastoni being forced backwards now. concedes the throw. He's not happy with Sommer there. He reckons that he should have cleared it well. Martinelli looks like he's coming on as well. White with this throw. Trossard comes short for it, didn't get it. Goes over the head to Saka. He's got inside there. Chips the ball onto the 6-yard box. It's cleared away, headed away further. Picked up by White again. He tries to get Trossard in. And DiMarco hoofs it downfield to the edge of the centre half. Saka now on his right foot. Shot straight at Sommer. Got a ball back as Saka chips it to the back of the box. Rice brings the ball down, but he's been forced away. Marino, Trossard, back to Rice over on the far side. Skelly crosses a put one on the 6-yard box. It's cleared away. Raya gets the ball to Saliba. It comes to White. Saka short is badged over by DiMarco, and the free kick's given on the halfway line. Looks like Trossard's going off. Martinelli will come on for him. Free kick's going to be taken by Zubimendi eventually. And he goes back to White, who lays it back to Reyes. So they've lost half the pitching distance there. Rice comes short for it and lays it out to Ben White. He plays it inside. Mourinho plays the ball back to Raya. He gets it out to Luis Skelly. Gabriel gets it back to Raya. Raya's going to drive it long down the centre of the pitch. Gyökeres battling for it. Saka gets a good ball out to Martinelli on the left-hand side. He's got a chance to run it. It's just ran it too far, and it allowed Sommer to be able to come out and dive at his feet and collect the ball. Luis Enrique on the halfway line on the right side. Plays the ball across into centre midfield. Sucic. Bastoni goes across to the right-hand side to number 7, Zielinski. Sucic again, just inside the Arsenal half, coming left to DiMarco. DiMarco has to go back. Bastoni. Zielinski plays the ball into the middle. Esposito battling hard for it with Gabriel. Gabriel is penalised. He's a handful, is Esposito. Bastoni now. DiMarco hugging the left-hand touchline. Goes back to Bastoni. Sucic. Zielinski. Zucic. Bastoni coming left again. Going back more central. Acerbi chips it to DiMarco. He's got a chance to cross now. He puts a good cross in. It's headed away at the near post. He puts the ball back in again. And they've managed to get it away of Arsenal. There must have been a foul there on Gyökeres, was it? And there's a yellow card for Acerbi. Held Gyökeres completely, so he couldn't move at all. Held him just still. Rugby tackled him. Saka got the ball too. He's on his back. He's on his back with his arms around his chest. His feet were off the floor on the back of Gyökeres. More substitutions for Milan. Zielinski and Luis Enrique have gone off, and Diouf and Boni have come on. So for the last 8 minutes, see if they can make any difference. Free kick is Arsenal's, just over the halfway line. White's going to take it eventually. He's the running an hour and he rolls the ball into the middle. Gyökeres tries to get the ball out to the right. Saka can't get there. It's headed forward. Gabriel's in there. Saka helps it on further. Gyökeres can't get there again, and DiMarco chips it forward. It's picked up by Marino. Space out on the right hand side. The substitute picked that ball up. It's given into the centre now to Sucic. Drifting across to the left. And lays it off. Bastoni. He goes more central across to the right hand side. Comes back in. Sucic again. Now Bastoni coming across to the left. DiMarco is still there if he wants him, and he does get it to him. DiMarco goes down the line. Chance for a cross. It's a good cross, but it's well blocked. I think that was Zubimendi who was there. Cross on this near corner on this near side. DiMarco's going to take it. It's going to be a left-footed away swinger. 6.5 to go. Can Arsenal hold on? And it comes. Flicked away at the back post. Picked up by Martinelli. Waiting for his men to get forward. There's a ball down the line. Gyökeres. Strength there. Saka's with him. He lays it into Saka. It's back on his heel. There's Gyökeres has scored a fantastic goal. Got a bit lucky from the edge of the box. He tried to lay Saka in. It hit the back heels of Saka and came back to Gyökeres, and with the side of his foot, he's hit one from about 19 yards out, and it's gone in the top left-hand corner, and that is 3-1 to Arsenal, and that is game over. And what a finish by Gyökeres. Martinelli's pass to Gyökeres was brilliant. He tried to release Saka, hit the back of his heels, and then from about 19 yards out, he's put it past the goalkeeper's left hand as he dived to his left and into the top corner. A lot like Sucic did in the first half. The goalkeeper did just get a touch to it, but not enough to keep it out. And Gyökeres has won the game. Sommer slightly unlucky there. He did get a strong touch in it, but he couldn't keep it out. And Gyökeres will be happy with that because he's been under a bit of pressure for not scoring enough goals this season. With 5 minutes to go, that should be game over. Arsenal have got enough experience to see this out. Sucic just rolls the ball into the centre circle. Rolled out to the right hand side. You can see across there the crowd streaming out. So the Milan fans think this game's done and dusted. Ball goes high into the air. Thuram goes up. He gets his head to it, but it just floats over the bar. Raya eventually takes the goal kick inside the last 4 minutes. It's headed on by Zubimendi and headed back to the keeper by the substitute number 11. Kanji coming forward, tries to play a ball that's volleyed immediately away, high into the air, headed forward again. Second header is headed away. Saka then plays it high into the air. Martinelli's going to chase this ball down the right-hand side. And it's a poor pass by Akanji, who's put the ball straight out for a throw to Arsenal and allows them to take a bit more time off the clock deep inside the Milan half. Rice was going to take it, but then he's left it. Rice gets the ball, lays the ball back to Skelly, back to Rice, had a little ball inside, but Gyökeres can't make that. But Skelly's going to pick this loose ball up and spreads it out to the right-hand side to Ben White. Ben White's just going to put his foot on it and take his time. He's drifting back towards his own goal. Gives it to Saliba, gets back to Ben White. Saka now can come inside DiMarco, moving across. Lays it out to the right-hand side. Rice, Saka again gets it to the left. Martinelli's going to reach that ball before it goes out for a goal kick. Turns to face the goal, chips one inside to Rice. Can Rice get the ball across? No, he can't. It's blocked. And it's another Arsenal corner. Serbi sticking close to Rice there. I would imagine that Rice will be taking this from the left-hand side. Another right-footed in-swinger. 4 of them at the back again. It's going to be another deep one by the looks of things. And it comes now deep onto the back post. Defender goes down. Bastoni goes down on the 6-yard box and the free kick's given. Into the last minute. Can't imagine there's going to be much added time. This game is wrapped up for Arsenal. Ball goes out to the right side. Into the middle. Ball is won. Gyökeres picks the ball up now on the edge of the box. Got a chance of another shot if he wants to hit one. This time he blazes it over the bar. Really thrashed at that one. Saka was moving up on his right-hand side. He had a chance to lay him in. Decided not to. He was stretching for that. And that's very high and very wide. Three minutes to be added. As DiMarco brings that ball down, gets his cross in before it gets to the edge of the box. Flashes his cross across the 6-yard box. It's high over the bar eventually. He's put some good crosses in as DiMarco. His defences has left a lot to be desired, but his attacking crosses have been good at times. Raya bangs his studs on the post before he takes this goal kick, just to waste a few more extra seconds. Runs up now, drives the ball high into the air. Marino wins the header. Martinelli almost gets the flick on, but it's picked up and brought away. Rice gets in there. Goes out for a throw. He thought he'd won it. The referee thought otherwise. Rice again is pulling at his man. He's going to get a yellow card for that. That's a silly yellow card. Pulling his man back when the game's won already and they're outside. So Declan Rice is going to miss the next game for a silly foul like that. I just don't understand that. Ball was played into the edge of the box and it's driven forward. Gyökeres is chasing that one again. I thought he would maybe someone had a handful of his jersey, but the referee says no. Ball's ended up back with Sommer. Ball spread out to the right hand side. Brought in, coming forward with pace. Laid into the box. Chance to get a ball into the box. Comes out to Saka on the edge, who clears it away. And then Martinelli got a chance to run down the line if he wants to. Kick it past his man, he's got pace. Comes inside. Being pulled back. And the free kick is given. And that should just about do it. Marino. Rice. Gabriel. Marino. Goes back to Gabriel. Olays from the travelling fans. Goes back to Raya. Into Rice. Gabriel drives the ball forward. And that is it. That is the full time. Great result for Arsenal. Great result for Arsenal. A 3-1 win keeps them 100% and at top of the Champions League. And you've got to say, fully deserved. Second half, they were more professional. The defence was better. Before we go, let's just take a look at the other fixtures in this group today. Just let you know what the results are. Deep into injury time, Copenhagen and Napoli are drawing 1-1. Olympiacos are still 2-0 ahead against Bayer Leverkusen. They're deep into stoppage time. Real Madrid, their game hasn't finished, but they've hammered Monaco 6-1. And Mbappe got 2, Mascherano got 1, Kehrer got an own goal, Vinicius Jr. got 1, and Bellingham's got 1. Jude Bellingham got 1. It's nice to see him back on the scorecard. Tottenham 2-0 against Borussia Dortmund. They've got that one wrapped up. Sporting CP 2, Paris Saint-Germain 1. So the olders going down to a defeat here. Real 1, Ajax 2. These games haven't finished yet, but they're not far off. That's 7 minutes into added time there. So thanks to everyone who's watched tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that subscribe button before you leave, and the like. It just helps the channel grow. If you want to join us for more watch-alongs, then please hit that notification bell. Next one will be tomorrow, the Champions League game between Monaco and Liverpool. If you want to join us for that, it'd be great to see you. But until then, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, what's left of it, and see you again tomorrow.